So here I'm doing the experiment with the temperature compensators, and I found some information online that around 115 they should be closed, 125 they should be open partially, and then 140 they should be fully open. But I'm doing the experiment in my kitchen on the stove, and I have a digital thermometer, and I've got two pans. One's about 115 and one's about a bit more than 140. And one thing I did notice, I mean, it's going to be guesstimating the absolute numbers. But what I wanted to do was make sure that they open up at the same rate. What I noticed, the one at the front here, where my finger is, that was opening a lot faster than the one at the back. So what I did was I just got the little adjustment screw and tightened it just a little bit. And I really just wanted to see the rate at which they open and close. And I think with a bit of experimenting, I think I've got them about okay. As mentioned by some websites, that it's not really critical that they open at the right temperature and close at the right temperature, as long as they open about the same amount at the same temperature. That should do. So yeah, that's what I did. Now also another thing with the temperature compensators, don't forget there are actually two O-rings, or two seals. They're not O-rings, they're flat seals that need to go in the carburetors, and you want to make sure, if the carbs are about 50 years old, they're definitely shot. So I would definitely recommend getting a pair of those seals for that. I'm in US. There's a place called Moss Motors in the Roadster factory. You can buy a lot of the seals for the carburetors individually. You don't have to buy the whole kit. So that can save you some money. So that's the temperature compensators done. And again, it's not the exact temperature that's critical, I suppose, if they move around the same amount. Now, someone says that they should be fully open. And in my example, let's just bring them out here. This is sort of considered fully open. That bimetal strip can open more, but the adjustment screws on the back. Let me just pull up the adjustment screw. You can see there's one with a nut, a locking nut that you adjust appropriately. And that's my attempt of adjusting these compensators correctly. I've heard some people say close them off completely, but it's not too much difficult. Not too much time involved in doing that. I probably spent about half an hour between the two pans. Okay.